Welcome to the Phoebe and Joe Finance Show.
This is a presentation on exchange rate determinants.
Today we are going to understand the various factors that determine the exchange rate of a country.
Hey Joe, what is exchange rate?
It is the value of one currency for the purpose of conversion to another.
How is it important?
It affects how much of currency A can one get in exchange for X amount of currency B for countries. These factors can affect how one country trades with another.
What are the factors that determine exchange rates?
There are various factors that determine it. Let me explain each factor to you. First, relative economic growth rate. A high GDP reflects larger production rates, which indicates of greater demand for that country's products. An increase in demand for a country's goods and services results into increased demand for the country's currency. Coming to the second factor, for some countries it depends on the main commodity exported by the country.
Joe, can you explain with the help of an example please?
Sure, copper is the main commodity exported by Chile. If copper price increases, Chile earns more US dollar for same quantity of copper, which results in higher inflow of US dollar into the country, which means Chilean peso also becomes stronger. Third factor is interest rate differential. A country's currency appreciates due to increase in interest rates because higher interest rates provide higher rates to lenders, which attracts more foreign capital, resulting in a rise in exchange rates. Changes in interest rate affect currency value and dollar exchange rate.
Oh, so you mean that exchange rates, interest rates, and inflation are all correlated?
Yes, that's correct. Relative purchasing power of a currency as compared to another currency is inflation. Difference in inflation is why different currencies have different purchasing powers and hence different currency rates.
So this means if the inflation in a country is higher, the value of its currency will be lower and vice versa?
Yes. For example, if an iPhone cost $1,000 in United States, but the same cost 1,300 Singapore dollars in Singapore, this means the currency value of Singapore dollars is low due to high inflation rates. Trade deficit. The current account deficit is closely related to the balance of trade. If a country's current account deficit is higher than that of a trading partner, this can weaken its currency relative to that country's currency. Countries that have positive or low current account deficits tend to have stronger currencies than those with high deficits.
Okay, I understood.
Currency changes from speculation tend to be irrational, abrupt, and short-lived.
So this means currencies are affected by the confidence, or lack thereof, traders have in a currency.
Yes, that is correct. For example, traders may devalue a currency based on an election outcome, especially if the result is perceived as unfavorable for trade or economic growth. Central banks are known to adjust interest rates, buy foreign currency, influence local lending rates, print money, and use other tools to modulate currency exchange rates.
Thank you for watching. This presentation on carry trade determinants is brought to you by the Phoebe and Joe Finance Show.